Good morning friends, welcome again to my channel. Have you ever thought about your hair? We don't think about our hair until we get a little older, right? Because your hair starts to get really dry and it has that split ends that you don't like. You get some gray hair, you have to dye it, color it, and there's so many things that you have to do just to keep going with your hair. And then what about the hair loss, right? So I have always done the hair loss treatment and I have also shared it in my channel. If you have not watched that yet, definitely go to health and beauty playlist and definitely view that, and I will show you how to go about the playlist and what are the titles that I have. It is such a good thing to go through all the list, and you may find something interesting to share and use it for yourself. By the way, if you have not shared my channel, definitely share it, like it, and subscribe it so you don't miss anything in the future, and hit the bell button for future notifications. Let's get back to business, right? So about the hair loss. So all you have to do is try something herbal, because everything in the market, it is a lot of treatments, mostly chemicals and toxins. You don't want to put that in your hair. You may see some actual benefits for a few times, but after that it kind of fades and does more damage to your skin, to your body, and it is really dangerous, right? So let's get started, and I'm going to show you something with just 3 ingredients, and it is fast, simple, quick and easy as always from my channel. And let's see what are the ingredients, right? The main ingredients is the flax seed. You would have never thought, what flax seed for a hair growth? Well, I was amazed the first time too. So as you can see my hair, I have always donated my hair to the Cancer Institute every year, and it was 10-inch every year. And I was scared last year as I was growing older, my hair was not growing as fast enough as it used to be. So I was heavily concerned that I may not be able to donate my hair to the Cancer Institute. It's called Lots of Love, and definitely look into it. It is amazing. They make children wigs, adult wigs for cancer survivors. But getting back to the topic, so if you see my hair, I always straighten my hair, but it has heavy volume and I don't have any gray hair. I don't dye my hair, or I have never colored it for some reason, so I am able to donate my hair. So let's get started. Let's get back to the ingredients. There is only 3 ingredients for this recipe if you exclude the water. So there is the coconut oil. I don't like to use hair oil to mix my serum, but this is extra virgin coconut oil, safe and sound. Over here is the organic castor oil. You can buy any brand of your choice, but this is originally from Amazon. And over here is the flaxseed. I buy bulk from Whole Foods or sometimes from Sprouts Market. And this is the brown flaxseed. And we have filtered water over here, and I have a strainer and a measuring spoon. So over here I have put 2 teaspoons of flaxseed, brown flaxseed, and I have the water, and I'm going to move these to the kitchen where we can boil the water and make our serum. Alright, over here I have taken a small saucepan because I'm just going to do for 1 serving for 1 person. I'm just going to do a makeover for her, and before that we are going to take care of her hair because she has a lot of split ends. I have taken 200 ml of water. This is filtered water. I'm going to pour it in. So the magic over here is for every 100 ml, it's 1 teaspoon of brown flaxseed. It has to be a whole flaxseed. Do not use a flaxseed powder. It may not yield you the best results. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and pour it in, and I'm going to let it bubble and form into a gooey gel. As you can see, it is bubbling like it's planning to form like a gel, and it is still in the initial stages over here, so the water is not consistent right now. We just have to let it boil for another 10 minutes. Already it has been 7 minutes, so it depends on the heat. So right now this is on medium heat. You never want to put it on overheat because that is going to spoil the gel and get it burned. As we go by with the heat, you can see that it is forming into a rolling boil, a lot of bubbles, and it is white bubbles because it is going to be like a thick white gel. Okay, I have removed the pan from the stove, but the most important thing here is we are not allowing it to cool down before we strain it. So we have to strain it when it is really hot, and we are going to use it when it is warm, not cool. And I'm going to show how to use this serum. Nicely labeled the flaxseed serum. I call that the flaxseed serum. Alright, the next step is to grind our mix, and we have to strain it after that. So it is still very hot, as you can see. You can also add a little bit of water if it is hard to fight with, but I am just going to use the rest of the gel, and I'm going to go ahead and grind. Okay, as you can see, it is half grind, and I'm just going to add some hot water to it. Okay, our next ingredient is the castor oil. So the ratio goes 3:2:2. 3 being the flax mix, and the one that we boiled and we grind it, and the second one is the castor oil, which is the 2 ratio, and the coconut oil is the 2 ratio. So over here I have 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoon, and the next thing is my coconut oil. Over here I use extra virgin coconut oil. So what you have to do is you can melt it and you can add it, so that way the consistency is true. Okay, I have melted the coconut oil, so we are going to use 2 teaspoons, 1, 2, and then to this we are going to mix the freshly made and grind flax mix. This is going to be 3 teaspoons. Remember, 3:2:2 ratio over here. You can also strain it if you want, but I don't want to lose anything because I will also use it as a scalp treatment. You just get the residue of the flax gel we made, the serum, and you can apply it to your scalp, and that will help with the dry scalp or even the hair loss. That is another way to do it. But over here we are just going to make the serum. I'm just going to stir it really nice. Initially it will be a hardship to see how it stirs. It doesn't blend as easily, but you have to really vigorously shake it and whisk it. When I say shake it, I also put it in a mason jar like this, and I have done it vigorous shaking, so that also helps to blend in and mix the ingredients. And as it cools down, coming to the warm room temperature, it will become a big thick gel. So you can see that, look at the consistency of this gel, because it has to come to the room temperature. And once it comes to the room temperature, when it is still a little warm, I would apply it on my hair. Alright, our double hair growth serum is ready. This is the flaxseed serum or gel, whatever you call it. I have put it in a nice mason jar, and I'm going to use it right away. The key to this is using it right away because it is fresh and it yields the best results, right? Okay, so how do we use this thing now that we have made our flaxseed serum? Just mix it with your palms and make sure you put it on the upper scalp and the lower scalp, because it also acts as a scalp treatment. But I have a special one just for the scalp treatment, but I will share that in the later part. But right now you just apply it on the upper, the back, and also on the sides, anything that touches your scalp, and also on the roots of your hair, so you don't have any more split ends, and it helps grow more root cells, and that way your hair doubles and triples over weeks. Channel over here, if you click it, I just want you guys to show the playlist. So if you hit the playlist, you will see all kind of playlists. I have like a bunch of varieties. So if you go into health and beauty, so I also have like healing body, face foot, scrubs, lot of exfoliation creams and everything. And I am just looking at the health and beauty. There you go. So health and beauty session, the playlist. So over here, alright, over here on the right you have like 4 of the titles. In one of them we talk about the hair loss treatment. So this has helped so many people, and I am super excited to share that one more time. If you have not, look it up. So over here, the essential oils are very crucial for a healthy lifestyle, grow healthy hair and wigs with this new tea tree oil treatment. So all they use in this one is the tea tree oil cream or the oil itself. So it has a lot of antifungal, antimicrobial properties that will avoid and stop the hair loss, especially from the scalp. So if you apply it to the root, it has its own benefits. But definitely watch this video. I have shared a lot of medical benefits about this and the way to improve your hair growth as well. I want to to show you how the hair looks before and after. This is not my video. This is somebody who has shared from a different portal about how the flaxseed can help with the hair growth. And looks like, as you can see on the left, it's already going into a bald state over here. She's losing a lot of hair. And over here, how the hair roots have formed very beautifully and thick and shiny. That is the amazing benefits of flaxseed. Okay, so why flaxseed? How is it good for your hair? Because they are rich in omega-3 fatty acids. Because these fatty acids form healthy hair growth. They also nourish the follicles and hair shafts, making them stronger and less prone to damage. So that is what we are looking for. We want to cut down on the damage, and we also have to grow some more hair cells, right? So that's why we use the flaxseed, because the brown flaxseed are slightly higher in omega-3 fatty acids. So we have to use them and make a frothy gel. Right now, let's look at the benefits of coconut oil. As I always say, I am a big fan of coconut oil. So coconut oil has a lot of benefits for our skin, for our body, gut, you name it, it is immense. But let's talk about the coconut oil for your hair. So coconut oil we usually apply over the scalp and hair. So and then we comb it, that's how we use it. Coconut oil also moisturizes dry hair. It adds luster, shine and softness to the hair, and it also prevents hair breakage and split ends, contributing to hair length. So it slows down hair loss, and there are so many things, and super excited about coconut oil. And castor oil is another benefit, and it is not anything less either. So let's see what castor oil can do to our hair. We are mixing everything in our recipe today. And we massage with castor oil, especially massaging the scalp and the roots of the hair with castor oil makes the roots stronger and prevent hair fall. It also has the ability to trigger and stimulate hair growth from dormant follicles. So we can apply castor oil once a week mixed with fenugreek seed powder or hair mask, but the best thing is the flaxseed. So that's why we have a combo of flaxseed, coconut oil and castor oil. So that's what it is, guys. So we have a client who have used it, and I never thought I would share this video because this is like an Ayurvedic remedy, and I didn't think it was a big deal. I just suggested it to her, and she really loved it, and she has seen great success with her hair loss, and her hair is growing new roots, and she has doubled her hair in 4 weeks. So I hope the same for you guys too, and I know I have seen a lot of benefits with my hair loss treatment that I shared with you earlier in this video, and I'm going to use this for this year. I always use it twice a year, this flaxseed serum treatment, and I have seen tremendous success for me to donate to the Cancer Institute. And if you have a cause like that, definitely do it, and it will help a lot of children and adults have beautiful natural human hair. The second part is, this is the residue of the flaxseed that we filtered, that we strained, right? So you can use this, like men or people who have short hair, you can use it on the scalp to avoid dry scalp or any itchy scalp, even the irritation in your skin on the top of the head or in the neck area. It really helps because flaxseed is loaded with omega-3. Alright, I hope you all are totally excited to go ahead and try your own flaxseed serum. It works wonders, and we have seen so many people use it across the market, and it is fast, simple, inexpensive, and it is natural. It is gluten-free, casein-free, no artificial colors, flavors, no sulfates, salicylates, no pH. And it does not have sodium lauryl sulfate, any kind of silica or any preservatives or any pesticides, because these days when you do the shampoo, it is really scary. So the last step over here is, once you apply it, keep it in your hair for like 10 to 15 minutes. It feels a little gooey. If you don't want anybody to see it, you can also cover with a white towel or any kind of the cheesecloth, to let it circulate some air and let it breathe a little bit. And after that, use the shampoo that you use, but never use the store-bought shampoo unless it is herbal and plant-based. So if you don't know how to make your own shampoo, I have plenty of recipes in my health and beauty or home. Make your very own do-it-yourself coconut shampoo or any kind of shampoo. I have a bunch over there, and definitely rinse it with the shampoo. And you may want to do it twice, because twice or thrice sometimes, because the nature of the flaxseed is it sticks to the skin, and it is very gooey and sticks to the hair sometimes. And the scalp, that's why I said skin. So it is kind of a messy situation, but it does the best results in terms of hair growth, or to stop your dry scalp or itchy and any kind of lice, and it kills a lot of stuff and maintains hair follicles, and it helps it grow in a better way. And happy growing!